Aloha, everybody. I hope you're all having a great Memorial Day weekend. I just got, that when your photographs, you get the reminder of how many years ago this picture was taken. And I just had some pictures of a trip I took almost 17 years ago that was such an adventurous, unexpected trip that I took, and I just want to share it with you in the hope that it inspires you to sometimes live on the edge. But I'd been laid off from a position, and I was in Israel on a tour, and the day before I was supposed to leave, I was actually snorkeling in the Red Sea with Ido, my tour guide, and I was telling him how, I had gotten this beautiful severance package and, that I was going to go back the next day to New York and start looking for a position. And thank God, he asked me such a great question. He said, "Why are you going back then?" And I said, "What do you mean? I have a return ticket." And he said, "Yeah, but you don't have to use it." And I was like, "You don't?" I was so caught up in the structure that I didn't even realize I didn't have to leave. And in the end, he and his family put me up for me to come up with a grand, unexpected plan. And I traveled for the next 6 weeks, and this was years before we had iPhones, and I would go into a hotel's lobby, use their computer, and book the next night wherever I was going to stay whenever I left. And I wound up first stopping in London. Shout out to Jill, my good friend, who put me up for a couple of weeks. Then I went to Ireland and did an amazing road trip across my homeland, my country of origin, my ancestors are from. Then I flew to the south of France. Then I took a train to Paris. Then I met Jill and my friend Christine in Amsterdam, and then visited my friends who lived in Frankfurt, Germany. I had one of the best adventures that I have ever had to this day, and it was all spontaneous and all spur of the moment. And because I was traveling on my own, the other magical quality is I almost never bought myself dinner, because wherever I was, no matter what country, people would see me, invite me to join their party, and I just always had company for dinner. And I also never paid for the check because everybody was so generous. So I just tell this little story to inspire you to sometimes live on an adventurous streak. There are moments in our life where our choice can set a course for something we never could have seen coming. I am somebody who's often in my head, and I like to think things through, but on occasion we have to let our heart lead us. And I am so grateful to Ido for his speaking that suggestion forth, but I'm really grateful to my heart that I listened to it over the intellect. And I hope this encourages you to listen to your heart too.